And it's Alan Velasco coming forward. Zimmerman stepped in front of Franco Jara. There's a lot of work left to do. Ake Lova with a touch of the ball for Nashville. Now it's cleared away by Cervania. Forward to Velasco. Velasco's driving at the 2 men back right now for Nashville. Nashville trying to get more numbers back behind the ball. Velasco still going. Velasco still going. And a shot from Velasco! And what a debut for the 19-year-old from Argentina! He scores it off the underside of the crossbar. You only get a chance to make a first impression one time. And what an impression for Alan Velasco!
So what do you do about the only thing you can? Just keep it, keep going forward, daring to take it off your foot. They can't do it. Nice job there by Franco Jara, running across him, taking a couple of defenders out of the action, and from there, gets a little bit of a deflection, but that is good stuff. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the area, and he's just good enough at keeping that ball in tight.
He's got to be careful of that near post, but lots to worry about here. Velasco standing behind it. And he tucks it inside the far post. What a strike from Alan Velasco. And he levels the match 1 apiece.
It's just so good from Velasco. Tamilia has to be honest, can't cheat. Go to that near post. Velasco hits this one with enough height. It's enough dip going down. Even Courtney Ford's trying to drop back in there. Just over his head.
And Higuain certainly with some size himself. So how does Alan Velasco deal with this wall set here by Drake Callender? Free kick, FC Dallas, 27th minute of the game. Right-footed delivery towards the back post. That's how he deals with the big wall. Just shoot around it. Velasco, golazo. FC Dallas in front 1-0.
Maybe you don't go over the wall, you just go around it if they're going to put all those tall trees in there, right?
That's right. Perfect placement into the side netting. A long dive by Drake Callender, but you see in that excellent replay, no chance for Callender to reach it.
Such an important goal because Miami will have to come out a little bit now. It's Inspector still not going to go.
Difficult stretch of the season in terms of congested schedule. 3 games in 9 days starting tonight. Here's Leggett coming forward. Velasco, and he's got the 4th tonight for FC Dallas. Velasco, golazo. He lets one rip from outside the box. And FC Dallas, 57 minutes into the game, they've just added to their lead, as you were speculating about a moment ago.
Sometimes he loses the ball when you want him to, dribble by somebody. Sometimes he doesn't make the decision you want him to make. But he's a good young player with a lot of talent. He's a project. You keep him on the field. And why? Because of moments like that. I mean, to hit this ball from that range, it's got some movement.
Surreal, the 21-year-old, a little over a month from turning 22 from Waco. Bursting into the right-hand side, Pomacall. Ball into the feet of Ferreira. Now it's Leggett. Combines with Ariola. Ariola got numbers around him. He pushed it towards Velasco. And it's an early goal for Alan Velasco for FC Dallas. 1-0. A beauty of a build-up and a clinical finish by the 20-year-old Argentine. Alan Velasco's 5th goal of the year. A goal in the 7th minute, 1-0.
Well, it comes out of a little bit of a scrum there, but Sebastian Leggett is able to do just enough to keep the play going. The last few games, we've seen that ball come across Alan Velasco as he opens up his hips, and he's got it close. You called it a couple of times where he goes for that upper right corner. This time he goes low. He knows he's in close. All he's got to do is direct it. Doesn't have to hit it that hard. He just has to place it.
Yeah, that goal going to Baird, Corey Baird, 45+1, and then 79 and 84 were needed. Another opportunity. Dallas, that will find the back of the net. Alan Velasco makes it a 2-0 match less than a minute later.
Into the area, finding Velasco, and again, it's the quality in the final third. What a well-picked-out goal. Finding the bottom corner there wasn't exactly the fluid move. It's a bit similar to the goal that Dallas scored against Real Salt Lake last time out, last weekend, and in quick succession. Goals separated by just 92 seconds. Dallas leading by 2-0.
Pomykal. Velasco. Franco Jara. Velasco! Dallas are back in the race.
Just so good from Velasco. Just that little touch right there, but stay with the play. Ring can't deal with it. You just saw a young player step up in a huge moment.
Giving up some opportunities and got a go-ahead goal themselves off a really good play in circulation possession.
Arriola reaches this ball from Cerrillo. Now Bonner's had a goal and it's smashed in right at the end of the half. FC Dallas has scored. It's Alan Velasco. And it just happened right now at a most inopportune time.
Yeah, and it's a huge goal for FC Dallas, and I just spoke about Velasco getting more involved, production in the final third. Great work from Arriola to keep this ball alive. Velasco, the late runner, coming in, but it's the big ball over the top that puts this LA Galaxy team.
He's done a good job getting high up the field, spinning out, trying to find some of that space behind the back line, just being active, occupying those center forwards.
Velasco, the Jet, leaving it for Velasco, looking for the corner! We're level at 1! And a beauty from the Argentine!
Unbelievable combination play between Leggett and Velasco, and he hits that perfectly. See this ball come wide, create the 2v1 on the overlap. He decides to head inside. Simple combination play.
Velasco ready for the right-footed delivery to give FC Dallas the lead. Moroya with the foul. Fouled Kamungo, and Velasco on the stutter step slams it in, and FC Dallas have their goal. 1-0 FC Dallas over Mazatlan.
Pushes him over. Alan Velasco, a little stutter step, but down the middle, a little bit to the side and good to it.
And has become a week in, week out starter here at FC Dallas. Velasco will serve, driven towards Leggett, and in! Dallas has the third! Velasco's taking credit! 3-1!
Away from the keeper, that it could go untouched because Drake Callender cannot overcommit. He cannot guess, deflection or not, from FC Dallas. The ball whipped in from Velasco. Ibiaga and FC Dallas living their dream tonight in Frisco, Texas.
Obreon, top of the 18, still on it, lays it off for Velasco. This is Sealy. Pomykal. Able to work this across. It falls for Velasco. His shot! And there's a game-tying goal! Alan Velasco makes it 1-1. Oh, that's so well earned by FC Dallas.
He just got himself up off the ground after just being body checked by Lowe. But then as it comes to him, he's just patient. He hangs around the box. He knows that where the space is. And he takes his first touch. And it just sets up so nicely. And the way that he hits it with his right foot, it's always going away from Blake. And you just see the strike there. He actually near enough uses Lowe and says, right, if I can get it round the outside of you, that's going to mean that Blake is going to be unsighted. It's exactly what happens. And what a wonderful strike that is from Velasco to bring Dallas level. And he has been the man of the first half. Getting players booked, getting booked himself. Well, there's the highlight of his first half, and what a finish that was.
Can Velasco dial up here? The Argentine. Right footed, yes! A diamond strike for the best under-22 player in MLS, and he just showed why he's number one.
Looking for a response. Colorado score on a set piece just before, and Velasco says, I can do you one better. Up and over the wall. spinning, just tucking it inside that near post. No chance for Illich. The most talented player under 22 years old.
Can Velasco open his account in 2024 here? What a way to do it. In the late stages here at America First Field from Alan Velasco. The shot is clean in. 3-2, and Dallas has late life once again.
And we will have drama in the final moments here. See, Dallas will love to call home. And in the game that we saw earlier in the year at FC Dallas, it was 3-0 for FC Dallas, and Salt Lake drew level at 3-3.
Areola has already had one good look in this first half. Centering ball didn't get through on the first try. Chipped in towards Musa, trying to knock it down, and it is 1-1. The guy that they were hoping could create the plays will finish one here. Velasco with the left-footed effort, and we're all even. And look at that. A few FC Dallas fans in the house know how much that goal means.
For FC Dallas, Paul Arriola doesn't get it on the first one, but on the secondary try, no pressure on the ball. You got to step out, force him to put his head on. It's a great little clip. Musa does what he does best, pulls off, holds his ground, is able to lay that one off right at the feet of Velasco, who from that distance doesn't need much power, just needs the accuracy to keep it down. And on the left foot, drives that one past Daniel. And just before the half, it's not how you start, it's how you